Howdy folks, Big Anklevich here. I used to be 300 pounds and diabetic, sleep apnea, all sorts of problems, but I found the carnivore diet and I lost 100 pounds. Feeling great. The diabetes is in remission. Sleep apnea, all that stuff has gone away thanks to that lovely carnivore diet. And that's what I talk about here on my channel. We're doing the August Carnivore Challenge in the hardcore summer. And me and Marshall Latham are supporting each other as we try and lose the weight and regain our health and feel great. So each day we do daily videos talking about it, and we're going to head into that right now here on Big Anklevich on Health. So how is my day going? Day 23 of the August Carnivore Challenge. Well, it's been interesting. I said yesterday that my schedule is about to change over. I'm going to have to be working a morning shift, an AM shift. I have to start work super early, 4 a.m. in the morning. And I haven't done something like that for 20 years. So I'm kind of freaking out a little bit about it. I start that on Monday. And I decided today that I would get up early, 5 a.m., and begin the process of switching over to getting up really early in the morning. I'll have to be getting up by 3 a.m. Come Monday. So I got up at 5 a.m., hung out at the house for maybe an hour, and then I decided I'm going to go walking because you can't fall asleep when you're walking. And I was thinking I might have to do walking a lot today just to keep myself going, you know. I was prepared for that. And I went out and I started walking. It was still super dark. It was almost 6 by that time, but it was still super dark. And I didn't go out onto the greenbelt trails at first. I was just walking the regular streets, which kind of sucks to tell you the truth because cars come flying by. They're so loud. I really appreciate the greenbelt trails, being able to be back there. But I couldn't do it when it's pitch dark out there. So I was just walking the regular street where there's at least some street lights here and there. But eventually I was out there and the sun rose, and then I was able to get onto the trail and do some walking on the trail. I did forget to say yesterday, I only got 11,000 steps, which, you know, it's still over 10,000 by more than 1,000, but it's way less than I usually get. Friday was a busy day. I wasn't able to get out and go walking before going to work, and at work I didn't get in nearly as much steps as I often tend to. So that was a bit of a bummer. But yeah, today I got out, I walked plenty, and then I got home from my walk, and my wife was up doing stuff, and she said, "Oh, hey, I forgot to tell you, some friends invited us over. We're supposed to go over to their house and hang out and play some games and stuff like that at 8 o'clock." And I was just like, well, we're not going because that's when I'm planning on going to bed. And she was all downcast and sad about it. And so eventually I had to just say, oh, fine, I will take a nap so that I can stay up that late. So that's what I did. And now I'm going to have to just do the whole trying to switch over to morning show thing again tomorrow. I'll have to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow and go walking again tomorrow and see if I can stay awake all day long so that I can get to sleep early tomorrow. With one less day for the switchover. I guess that's what we'll do. But it was fun. I mean, we played games and hung out. And I, of course, as always happens whenever I go out and hang out with people, I wound up talking about Carnivore with them a little bit. It's kind of funny. But yeah. That was my day. Oh, and I didn't eat anything. I forgot about that. I didn't mention that. I didn't eat anything. It's fasting day. I'm doing another almost 72-hour fast this weekend. And so I haven't eaten anything. And that was a little tough, I have to admit. I was at our friend's house and they had made, what are they called? Muddy Buddies, I think it is, where you make it's some kind of Chex Mix thing with peanut butter and chocolate, blah, blah. Somebody else had made caramel popcorn, but the Muddy Buddies were really, those things were fragrant. And when you're fasting, your sense of smell gets really heightened. So just being within 10 feet of those things, I could be like, whew, man, I can smell that peanut butter. And truthfully, I really want to eat it, but I can't. I don't. I don't really want to eat it, but you know how it is. The addiction is trying to say, eat, eat, eat. And I just had to be like, nope. I know my sense of smell is super heightened because I'm hungry, but I'm not eating that. If I'm eating anything, it's going to be meat. But I'm not eating anything, so I just went on with it and dealt with it. That's that. I survived, and I'll do it again tomorrow because it's a 2-day fast. Okay, well, let's go see what Marshall Latham's doing.
Thanks, Big. Hey, carnivores. It is day number 23, I believe, of August here for the hardcore summer. Marshall Latham here. Did I say that already? I might have. Let's see. What did I have to eat? Well, I started out in the morning. I was going to have some brisket because there's lots of brisket and it's good stuff. But there was a leftover pre-made cheeseburger in the fridge. My daughter had one the day before, and I figured, oh, let's finish this guy up so he doesn't die in the fridge somewhere. And had a couple eggs, fried eggs with that, and that was pretty good. But later on, I did have a bowl of just the brisket meat, and later on in the evening, I had more brisket meat. And I think as long as it lasts, I think that's going to be my plan for all of next week. I'm just going to eat brisket. That's it. It'll be my lion diet. Instead of ground beef like Big, I'll have brisket. And we'll see if it lasts that long. And, you know, I'm going to be fasting. So that'll work. 3 days a week fasting, 3 days a week eating brisket. That should be enough. Unless I get really hungry. Let's see. I did not get out and exercise like I had planned to do. No, I'm not going to count that some of the stuff that I did as exercise. That would be really pushing the limit on that. So I'll have to repent of that. But that was a good day. I enjoyed the brisket, man. It's good stuff. Even though it's not perfect slices, I haven't figured that part out yet, like I said. But yeah, it's good stuff. And it's going to be my meal plan for this week. All right, bye.
Oh, Marshall, skipping your walk. That's a softcore summer action if I've ever heard one. All right, you're going to have to kick it up a notch tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, you can't just, just eat brisket. You gotta earn it. Maybe that could be your deal. You have to earn your brisket. That's a good idea, right? If you want to be able to eat that brisket, you got to do a walk. I don't know, something like that. It's good. Walking is good. It really helps. You got to do it, Marshall. All right, folks. I'll see you guys next time on Big Anklevich on Health.